Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry for all the back and forth information this morning about whether or not I was streaming. Let's see. Is the light working? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi. I don't know what my hair is doing today. It's fine. Yeah, the whole last couple of days, dude, we were gonna go and see, not to just like launch right in. We were gonna go and see Jesse and the boys in London yesterday, but that wound up not panning out, and so we went to my father-in-law's birthday lunch instead, which was good. And so instead it turned into, okay, well, I can still try and see the boys tomorrow on Monday. So Jesse had messaged me being like, hey, do you got time for us? Would love to see you. I was like, I would love to see you guys too. Let's make it happen, right? So I was like, okay, I'll drop off Clarky first thing in the morning. You know, got childcare for her, so we'll do that. And then I'll hop on a train and I'll go into London and I'll hang out with the guys until like, you know, early afternoon and then get home before the rush. I don't know how many of you are trying to get into London this morning, but all of the trains are canceled. All of the trains are canceled, at least all of the ones that I could potentially take. Every single one of them was getting canceled one after the other. So I messaged Jesse and I was like, I've bought a ticket for a train. It hasn't been canceled yet, but just a heads up, it probably will be. But if it's not, then hey, I'll see you guys in a bit. And he was like, are you sure that you want to do that? Because what if your train home gets canceled? Like, then what's the plan? I was like, yeah, that's true. But eventually, my train did get canceled, so whatever. So yeah, so that was sad. So we're like, love you, friendo. I miss you. I'm sorry I can't see you today. So here we are, streaming. Tomorrow there will be no stream though, because we're having a big family day before Sam crawls into a hole and does a subathon. So yeah. But here we are. We're streaming today. We're streaming today. It's okay. It's okay. I am sad that things didn't work out, but you know, it is what it is. My necklace is cute. Thank you. My kiddo made it. I also like it. If there was a little bloop just then, it was my computer. My kid made this. I love the like jewelry that kids make so much because there's no pattern here, you know? Like you could say that there's like kind of a pattern, but there a lot of stuff is just kind of like put together just because. You know? Because that was the next bead she wanted to pick up. And grown-ups don't do it that way, you know? We without even meaning to, we create patterns or like search for like sense. Not kids. Kids just reach out and go, I want this one, and they put it on there. It's great. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We'll just chill here for a minute. Fun fact, I tried to redo my title like 4 different times because for whatever reason it wouldn't let me have the word birth in the title. I was like, I want to play that birth game. It would not let me write birth in the title, so I had to write borth. So it currently says later, borth, And also a sponsored Ravenbound stream. Yes. Yeah, let me double check if that Brie bonus video, if it's all ready to go. And if it is, yeah, I could try and do that tomorrow. There's a pattern, it's just one we cannot comprehend. A pattern of each one of these in order was the best bead, as far as my kid could tell. Let me double check. Demonologist early access. What the fuck is this? Wait, sorry, one moment. I assume a horror game. Co-op horror game can be played with at least 1 and up to 4. Your goal is to identify the type of evil spirit in cursed places. Oh, is it like that paranormal Phasmophobia? That's like that. Yeah, that game. I'm surprised it doesn't say similar to Phasmophobia. It says similar to We Were Here Forever for me for some reason. Leveling is bad. That's the first review that I saw when I scrolled down. Okay, anyways. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I forgot about that. I have to play that this week too. But first, Burf. Sam played it with Tomato, Gmart, and Benji. When? It says the early access just started. Not saying that they aren't, you know, like big dick streamers or whatever and can probably play it whenever they want. A few days ago, last week, maybe Thursday, Friday. Okay. I mean, they might, like, at the end of the day, basically be the exact same thing. Bloodfire was saying they don't know the difference between Phasmophobia and Demonologist. They might basically be the same thing, just by different people. What? Announcing Drillbert mode? Is this a April 1st joke? It did come out on April 1st. Brand new game mode equipped with 1 Drillbert and blast mining with the possibility of getting more Drillberts. Is it real? Start with 1 Drillbert, possibility to get more. You'll not be able to upgrade any mining abilities. Start with blast mining to help set up the right structures for your Drillbert friends. Is it real though? Because I would play Drillbert mode though. Wait, let's look at the discussion and see if it was real. I want this for real. Does anyone know how to unlock it? No, it's April Fool's. No! I hope this is not April Fool's. I would pay top dollar for this. It says it's real and can be unlocked, but it doesn't say how. Interesting. Okay. Install Birth, please. Blood Dragon was an April Fool's joke that got made. The Um, was it the like trailer for a Zelda movie or whatever? There was a trailer for a Zelda movie that was so well made, like 10 years ago or something, and I was like, oh my god, they're making a Zelda movie. Everyone was like, it was an April Fool's joke, Dodger, no. For what game was that? Dome Keeper. Which is very fun. We should play more Dome Keeper sometime. I am sad. I am sad about not seeing the boys. Making an April Fool's announcement that's actually good isn't funny, it's just mean. Do you guys remember this? I'm not saying that this is a good thing that everyone was wanting or hoped for. I just remembered that we did an April Fool's thing just now. I'll never forget. Oh, goodness. It truly delivered. It delivered everything I wanted it to. We need Wilk hidden in the main screen. I agree. Oh my god, I didn't change my tags. Dude, my mods even tried to remind me. To get rid of those. There we go. Whew. Yeah, when I started stream today, we still had this. And I was like, "Ah, Wilk, I miss you." So, you know, he's with us still, even now. I ended up watching the first episode of that. How did you feel? Who is he? He's not my OC. I need to say that up front because a lot of people thought he was. He's a sentient milk carton from a Korean show called Bread's Barbershop. And he was my profile picture on Discord for about a year. And then I changed it, and everybody made such a big deal about the fact that I was no longer Wilk on Discord that it spiraled out of control and turned into an April Fool's joke. That's fair. That's super fair. I don't fault you for watching it and being like, I don't need to watch any more of this. By people, we mean mods. We had an issue with it. You guys, Summer pointed it out. Who else? There was one other person that was like, oh my god, is Wilk dead? Where did Wilk go? No, my favorite part of the Wilk goof was how many of my friends messaged me to be like, what the fuck is happening in your Discord? What is this? Benji messaged me, Nomad messaged me, like so many people were like, what is going on in here? So, it's good. "14 went down for 24-hour maintenance, but my Easter vacation started today." No! When we were at my father-in-law's birthday yesterday, my nephew was like, tell my mom that I'm going to come over to your house. And I was like, now? He goes, yeah, tell her that I'm going to come to yours. And I was like, I'll go talk about it with your mom. And so I was like, hey, I think he wants to come hang out at our house. He can't come today, but I think he'll feel better if we like decide on a day when he can. And she was like, okay, yeah, maybe Friday. I was like, sure, Friday sounds good. So I went back over to him and I was like, okay, so today's not going to work. And he was like, why? Why not? I was like, it's just not going to work, bud. We can't do it today, but we could do Friday. And he was like, but today won't work. Why can't I come over today? And then his dad came over and was like, come on, get in the fucking car. And he was like, no, I don't want to go to your house. He was like, what do you mean my house? It's your house. You live with me. So funny. Having a bunch of little nieces and nephews is wild. As they get older, they get so sassy. Sam was like, how old are you now? And he was like, I'm 7. And my mother-in-law was right there immediately to be like, he's going to be 7 at the end of the month. And he was like, shut up, I'm almost 7. It's like, it's okay. I do that with Clark all the time. I keep telling people that she's 5 and she's not 5 yet. And he was like, yeah, I'm almost 7. And then he made a nutsack joke, and my mother-in-law was not pleased. It just escalates. It just escalates as they get older. He had like this like green slimy thing, and he kept like flicking it in people's faces. And my mother-in-law was like, stop that, don't test me, I'll fucking take that shit. And he was like, okay, I won't do it anymore. And the second she turned around, he like flicked it in Clark's face. It didn't hit her, but I was like, don't do that. He was like, it didn't even hit her. I was like, it could have hit her, dude. That's why she told you to stop doing it, okay? And he got so mad about it that he just got up and left. He was like, I don't want to play with any of you anymore, and just threw it down on the table and walked away. I was like, bye, honey. He came back later, so it's fine. The magical age in which every month matters. Yeah. I'm 3 3/4, so I'm going to be 4 soon. I did the 3/4 thing. I'm 7 3/4. And old ladies always thought it was very funny. I didn't think it was funny. I was really serious about it. Clucky and I did some tie-dye. Hold on. We did a new tie-dye project. She's not little enough now that I can be like, okay, we're going to do tie-dye with these 3 colors, right? Because if you do it with all of the colors, it gets muddy so fast. So when we did tie-dye the first time, we picked out specific colors and put the rest away. She's not in an age where I can do that anymore. She'll be like, wait, I need more colors. I need this color. I need that color. I was like, honey, it's starting to get out of hand. The whole middle, the middle is starting to turn a color. I'm not sure what color it is, but it is not the color you intended, I don't think. But I think it's still going to be cool. Look. Yeah. She saw a tutorial for how to make a heart shape in tie-dye, and she was like, let's do a heart shape. It is so difficult. It's so hard. So when you're doing like like when you want a specific shape to show up on tie-dye, you basically have to make the line art, and then if a line is connected, you have to scrunch that line up into a ball. So if it's a heart shape, right, you're like slowly scrunching the line. You have to just kind of like pull the fabric until the line is all in one line scrunched up, and then tie it off. I did my best. I did my best, but I was like, Clarky, I do not know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to look, like the heart wise. I don't know about that. The rest, I think, is probably going to be cool just in general, but like, I don't know what's going to go on with the heart. Tie-dye is very fun. You should do tie-dye. It's really fun. If you're doing tie-dye with a little kid, make sure that you both have your own projects, even if mostly you're helping the little kid, because if you want to do any of it, you have to have your own. Because at the end of the day, they really want to have done as much of it on their own as possible. And they will get mad if you do something to help. Even though they 100% need help, they'll get mad at you for helping. But hey, the fridge is working great. The washer and dryer work amazing. We've almost caught up on all of the laundry, which is fantastic. So I'm very happy about that. How's the boiler? So most of the farmhouse runs on, I'm not even sure, like, what specifically to call it. It's not propane, but, like, there's basically, so it's well water, and then there's a tank, and once every, like, few months, the tank gets refilled, and I guess, like, the like surrounding villages all pitch together to buy certain resources that get split amongst everybody, which is pretty cool. I love that. And one of them is how they all like heat and run their houses. So it's run on as little electricity as possible, and the rest is like some type of gas, right? So there's just a tank that's like filled with something. And that powers this gigantic, what looks like a box freezer, this big like thing that's just sitting in the kitchen, but it's like hidden. It's hidden in cabinets, but it runs all of the heating. It's wild. It runs the heating. It runs the stove. So yeah. I love mystery gases as a fuel. Yeah, I sure do. I have no idea. I don't know what it is or what it's called. I have yet to have to address that with the village. So, currently we're just working on what was already in the tank, in the mystery tank. So that's fun. Also probably not super like earth friendly. Whatever is in this tank, I would assume, is probably not. But what way to power your house is, you know? I don't know. But the Rangemaster works. The Aga works. I've used all aspects of the Aga now. It works. At first, I didn't realize it had its own massive switch that, like, brings, like, power to it. I don't know. It sounds post-apocalyptic. We aren't sure how this technology functions, but it does. Yeah, I wish that solar was an option here. The sun just isn't out often enough. Solar-powered stuff is really iffy. Thank you, Fun Bun. Yeah, I keep seeing, I saw a video that was about like a solar powered oven. It's like a long oven and you just put a bunch of food in it and you close it up and like there are wings on either side that collect heat from the sun and then like cook the food inside. I was like, that's really cool. If you live somewhere else, if you don't live here, there's, you know, there's like the 2 to 3 months out of the year when we get absolutely blasted with heat. So potentially you could like stock up on some solar in that time, but we made one of those to cook a hot dog in high school. Nice. We do have an Aga. We had an Aga in this house. We're still working out of the old house, so I'm in the old house right now. There's an Aga in this house, but it doesn't work. So there was a second stove that was like smaller, like a small induction stove, and that's just what we used the entire time we lived here. Oh my god. But yeah, the Aga never worked. And so in this new house, I was like, am I cursed? Am I cursed or will this Aga work? And it does. I'm in this stage right now where I'm really romanticizing kitchen appliances that don't require electricity. So like, you know, any of those machines that you can use by just like revving them. Revving them, turning a wheel, just like so that it doesn't use any power at all. I think it would probably make you buff after a while, but before that, it probably gets annoying really quick. What inspired that? I watch a lot of cooking videos, and there's somebody that I watch who like finely dices and minces everything with a pull pump dicer, like a basically a food processor, but like man powered. And I was like, that's awesome. I want that. That looks great. It's not that they're expensive. I just already own a food processor. So I'm like, there's no point in me getting that, but maybe there is. I don't know. Yeah, a hand crank food processor. It's great, dude. I'm like, that looks great. Oh, my mom got one of those, but the first pull broke the cord. No! This is what I need to hear so that I don't buy this thing. What time is it for me? It's 11:45 in the morning. Yeah, I mean, I will say, sorry, this is sort of a gear shift because of something someone said in chat. Um, there is something very magical about sitting down to eat breakfast and knowing that all the eggs that we're eating came from our own chickens. I loved when we were able to produce like a lot of tomatoes, and all the tomatoes we were eating were like our tomatoes. My mom back at the farm in Oregon has always had an absolute abundance of zucchini, like so much zucchini she has no idea what to do with it, but the zucchini always tasted so good, you know. I'm excited to get to the point with this place that we're in now where we're living off of the land at least a bit, you know. It'll probably take like a year before we can really start to see any of that. My intention this spring summer is to focus on things that things like herbs, while sort of planning out, because I'd like to go no-till. No-till I think would be the best option for us. It's obvious no one's done anything with this soil in a really long time. So there's probably a lot of like good natural shit in there, right? That I don't want to break up. But potentially it could use some, like, we do need to put some nutrients into the soil, right? So putting like a cover crop down of some kind to get some nutrients in there, and then just plotting out where I would want to plant things and start putting down, you know, like cardboard and stuff to just like break down. And I think all that sort of stuff is the sort of thing I'm probably going to be doing this summer. I'm probably not going to focus too much on trying to grow anything necessarily. So lots of tilling. No tilling. Zero tilling. No tilling is the plan. My parents every year would till the shit out of the garden every single year, and it was always a pain in the ass. The more that I read about like no tilling options, I'm like, this is what I want. I don't want to be tilling up soil every year. No. So the hope with no tilling is that any like microbial systems and things that are developing in the soil, once you till, you destroy all of that. But that sort of thing is really, really good for the soil. So the idea is that you don't till, you add on top of. So we would want to, you know, put stuff down on top. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is, like hugelkultur or something. This is where you basically like build up a mound and let everything like inside of the mound break down over time and stuff. But you basically want to encourage the plants that you put into the ground to reach down into those systems that are already developed in the soil instead of tilling them up. So, Arix, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're talking about farm stuff, if that sounds fun for you. Sam Strippin, who's my husband, and we just moved to a farm. And so I was talking about, like, people keep asking, oh my gosh, are you guys gonna start a big garden? Are you gonna get animals? All this stuff. And I was just saying that probably, this first like growing season, like spring, summer season, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on like putting down a cover crop and like adding nutrients to the soil and all that sort of fun shit, because we're going to be at this farm forever maybe. So might as well try to get us a good start, you know? Get a single cow. Congrats. Thank you, Arix. I hope you're doing good. I miss you, bud. I know a lot of these terms because I love reading about homesteading, but I actually know nothing of the application. I think that's pretty common. I think there's a lot of romanticizing that can be done about homesteading. And that's why so many of us love like engaging with that content. But at the end of the day, it is good. I appreciate when homesteaders are like, here's everything that sucks. Here's everything that sucks about this, you know? It's like van life. It's like when you watch people who live in vans or school buses and they're like, this is our life and it's fucking perfect. And then finally somebody will be like, here's everything that sucks ass about living in a van, you know, because everything has positives and negatives. And it's whether, I talk about this with parenting all the time, that, you know, every stage that my kid goes into in some way sucks. Like, there's so much good and it's so awesome and it's so fun, but there's also like a new hurdle, right? There's a new big thing that we're trying to like, that I'm trying to figure out as a first time parent and she's trying to figure out as a first time like human, you know? And the thing that you always want to look for is like, does the good outweigh the bad, right? Like, are we creating really good moments together that make it so that the bad stuff is not that bad, you know? It's just a new thing to work through, but it's all so good that it's fine, right? For some people with homesteading, the good that you get out of it and the joy that you get out of it outweighs all of the really hard, strenuous shit, you know? But I think also sometimes, and I guess this is true with parenting too, I think, you know, you can potentially have so many things in your corner that make it easier for you to have a good time with it, you know? I cannot wait until my second time as a human. Yeah, we're all first-time humans at the end of the day. You know? My kid is about to be a first-time 5-year-old. She's very excited about that. I'm about to be a first-time 36-year-old. And I'm a first-time parent of a 5-year-old, you know? We're all just doing our best, guys. I don't want to relive my teens and childhood, dude. Whenever there's like an anime or something and one of the plot points is this person had to relive life from babyhood or like some Dune shit, right? Like this person was an adult at birth or even before that. No. No, thank you. I would rather not do that. Yeah, for the most part, I would say we all made age-appropriate mistakes. You know? That's not always going to be the truth, but like, generally, the sort of things that we look back on are like, Jesus. They were age-appropriate things, you know? It was age-appropriate cringy shit that we look back on and we're like, God, I wish I had done that differently. But we knew way less about ourselves then than we know about ourselves now. So it's much easier. It's a hindsight 2020 sort of situation where we can look back and be like, I know so much about that person now. I guess that's part of what inner child work is, right? Is going and chatting to your child self and being like, dude, that was a lot. That was a lot. And you didn't have all of the equipment to like deal with it the way that I would deal with it, but that's not your fault, you know? How is Dodger Coffee Co. doing these days? We're doing good. I'm actually using one of our mugs right now. We're doing really good. Yeah. We put out a like a favorites box recently that has just like a bunch of stuff in it as like, you know, a potential gift idea, or if somebody wants to buy a bunch of things but wants like a discount on everything. So that's cool. Yeah, just generally, it's doing really well, I think. Akira, which is the umbrella company that, full disclosure, I own part of. Akira in general is doing really well, so I'm very happy. What made you want to get into coffee? Oh, goodness. So, many moons ago, check the title, many moons ago, I did a vlog, a daily vlog on YouTube called Coffee Time. And I would sit in front of a camera and I would talk for 5 to 10 minutes about my day or about my life or whatever. And I did that for years. And there was a company that really wanted to expand their online business, and their CFO at the time was my friend David, who is now my business partner at Akira. He is the owner of Akira. David was like, I know somebody who has basically made it her entire brand to drink coffee and talk on camera. We could do a coffee line with her. And they were like, that's a good idea. So we did. And eventually we went independent, and now we do coffee brands for a few other people. So, yeah. It seems like only yesterday. So long ago. It felt like a lifetime, really, for real. Octo! Hi, bud. Aw. Another person that I really miss. It's like the universe knew that I wasn't able to see Jesse and them today. And they were like, remember all of these other amazing people, like Octo and Arix? You haven't seen them in forever either. You're right. Remember when we hosted Daily Bite? I do! Bro, hosting Daily Bite with you was very fun. I miss that sometimes. There are a couple different, I don't remember either. I don't remember what it was, but there were a couple episodes where something made one or both of us laugh so hard that it was like, okay, let's just take 5, because they're not going to stop laughing anytime soon. I miss a lot of the Polaris stuff. I don't understand why they privated all of that. I don't know why they got rid of all of that stuff. Let them eat, you know? Let the people watch it. So what if it's old? My first YouTube video is a nightmare, but like, it's still there, you know? There's a Google Drive somewhere of all of them. Oh my God. Release it. Release it to the people. I loved Friendzone too. I've talked a lot about doing like a streamed version of Friendzone. I don't have faith that it would be, that it wouldn't normally most of the time just be me by myself. Who's the best guest we ever had? Oh my gosh. Remember when we had Jay from Jay and Silent Bob on Friendzone? I don't think that he was the best guest we ever had, but like, remember when that happened? That was wild. I wasn't on that one. How was that? Yeah, it was fine. He was pretty normal, you know? Pretty normal as in like, sometimes you meet a person in Hollywood and you go, oh no. Sometimes that happens. You meet someone and it's an oh no, and you hope that you don't really run into that person again. That wasn't the situation with this guy. He was super nice. He was really chill. We had after Dan joined Game Grumps, we had Dan and Aaron on, and they were of course really funny. Holly and Chad were on a lot, and they were always really fun. Our best guest ever. I don't know. An example of an oh no. An example of an oh no is Max Landis. Max Landis is an oh no. I interacted with Max Landis too many times. And every time I walked away going, no. No, not that guy. Shofu's super nice. Shofu and Sam have been friends for so long. Shofu is like the nicest guy. When the Game Grumps were on was when I first watched you. Oh my gosh. The number of people who say that they found me through that fucking video of Jesse and Simon from Yogscast rubbing their beards on my face truly tells me the power of collaborative events, you know? Like, collaboration is so key sometimes. A lot of people said they found me through Friendzone. I love that. Aw. That vid was something. That was the day I met Sam. So, some of you entered my life, but Sam also entered my life. I found you through that clip of you scratching your leg. Yeah. People haven't talked about that in a long time. I think that's finally made a rotation out. Thank God. It's dying. Nature is healing. There's an old GIF for those of you who have never seen this before. Thank God. But there's an old GIF of me scratching my leg on co-optional. And everybody thought that I was doing something else. I don't know how else to say that. And I was like, why would I be doing that on a podcast? The answer is I wouldn't. So... You're not DSP. Oh my God. I hadn't thought about co-optional podcast in years. Yeah, well, we haven't done it in forever, you know, because John passed away and Jenna took over, and we kept it going with Jenna for a little while. But Jenna had a lot of stuff going on with her life, and you know, I was doing the parent thing, and we just stopped, you know, which I don't think it was anyone's fault that it stopped happening. But looking back, it feels like it was sort of inevitable. Because at the end of the day, the show was John's, you know. And I appreciate that Jenna tried really hard to, like, keep it going. But I don't think anybody ever thought of Co-optional as being anything other than John's podcast, you know. So trying to continue doing it without him was always hard. Yeah, Jenna's been streaming a lot recently, which is super fun. Old question, what's the mug count at now? Probably like 15, I think, something like that. Because when we moved, I got rid of almost all of my mugs. So I started over from 10 and have been slowly getting more mugs again. Is the mug count taking a hit with this move? No, because we're not moving to a different country this time. What was it before the move? At my height, I think I had around 200 mugs. It was a collection. It was like a proper collection. I got rid of a ton of them. I took a ton of them to the old Polaris offices and just said, use them. Just use them for whatever. Well, to be fair, some of you were like, what the fuck? How do you even wind up with that many mugs? Here's how. Coming full circle, you start a fucking vlog where you drink coffee every day, and then you open a P.O. box, and then everyone sends you mugs. That's how you get 200 mugs. Is people just send you so many fucking mugs. There was a mug that came out on one of those like ThinkGeek or one of those sorts of stores that was you put a hot beverage in. This is like kind of a normal thing now, but people were losing their minds when this first came out. It had a pixel heart on it, and when you put a hot beverage in, the pixel heart turned red, and everyone was like, holy fuck, we have to send this to Dodger. And I don't know how many people sent me that mug right when it came out, but it was so many. And I was like, what am I gonna do with all these? So I gave a bunch of them away. I did like giveaways with mugs that I didn't want anymore. I took a bunch of mugs to the office. I took a bunch of mugs to the other office that I was in with Gerard and Jesse. And then when we moved, I chose 10 mugs that I did not want to live without. And the rest of the mugs, 12 mugs that I didn't want to live without. And then the rest of the mugs I took to our going away party, and I told everyone to just take them. Use them for their drinks at the party, and then just take them home. So there are tons of people in LA, old friends, that have a bunch of our old mugs in their houses now. So that's fun. Silpha, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Thank you. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Everybody who has gifted a sub, please take the time to say thank you. Silpha, that was very generous. What if instead of subbing, we sent you mugs? I can't live on mugs is the thing. I can live on subscriptions. I can't live on mugs, sadly. So, you know. I cannot live on mugs alone. My baby cannot eat mugs for dinner. You can if you resell them, Oh, God. Yes, I am in the process of opening up a P.O. box now that we actually are living in a place and we're for sure staying there for a long time. So that's good. Did you see the Charlene themed mug they put up for pre-order as part of FanFest merch? I did not. I did see my mods were posting a bunch of FanFest merch stuff. I didn't look at it though because I'm not going to FanFest, so I didn't want to be sad. Congrats on the new place. Thank you. We're very happy. You can buy them. No. No, I don't need them. I don't need them. Okay? No. It's fine. I'm just gonna make my weird Wilk hoodie and move on with my life, you know? It'll be fine. Is the house big enough for Sam? Yes. It is. And you know, I don't think that for Sam it was very much, okay, my wife grew up in the middle of the woods. She wants some land. We'll look for places with land, right? So the two things that we were looking for was like a place with a little bit of land and a place that either already had an annex or like a second house, or we would be legally allowed to build a second house on it, right, for his parents to live in. So we found a place with both of those things. And I think from Sam's perspective, for a long time, up to the point that we like actually started living out of that house, from his perspective, it was, as long as we can get good internet and I have a place to work, I don't care where we live, right? It's fine. I don't really give a shit about living in the country. Like, I don't care, you know? But I think he really likes it. I think he really likes it. I catch him just looking out the window all the time. It's very cute. It's really cute. He'll like lay in bed and just look out the window and be like, you know? And he sat at the dining table and was eating his breakfast, just looking out the window. It's very cute. I think he likes it. Like Thanos. Like Thanos. Yeah, exactly. That's him thinking about how much he's lost to League. Gmart, no! Are you also playing a lot of League, Gmart? I don't understand. I've never been a League person, so I don't get the repeat. I don't get the ebbs and flows of League, you know? I don't understand I'm going to play this so much that I want to scream and then just not playing it for a long time and then suddenly playing it again so much that you want to scream and then stopping playing again. I don't get it. I don't understand why everybody always goes back to it. He's addicted to the self-improvement. That's fair. That's very Sam. Yeah, that sounds right. It says, anime is life. Sam bought me this and then forgot that he bought it for me and recently said that it was cringy. I was like, you bought it for me, bitch. What do you mean it's cringy? A classic move. Yes. Yeah, the letters originally were just black. I embroidered over them. And now it's awesome, so. He played himself. Truly. Truly, yeah. The colors look sick. Thank you. Yeah. When I first started getting into embroidery, I was like, how hard would it be to do like a gradient? Would that be difficult? And it wasn't too bad, so. When Sam bought it and the letters were black, it wasn't cringe. Right, but now that it's a high quality jumper with nice embroidered lettering on it, it's cringy. Do you guys remember when I did this and then I went to Sam and I was like, Sam, if I was going to embroider a hoodie for you, what would you want it to say? And he said he wanted a hoodie that said money, pussy, weed. And he was joking, but I was like, I'm going to make that hoodie. He's going to be out of the house. He's going to be doing this stupid subathon. I say stupid just to be incendiary. But he's going to be doing this subathon in this house for like who knows how long. I'm going to have so much time to do a good goof. Mm-hmm. Now's the time. Now's the time to make the money pussy weed sweater. Oh my god, if I could, I bet I could. Honestly, this stitch type goes really fast. I bet I could stitch money pussy weed onto a sorry. I bet I could stitch that onto I'm realizing every time I say it, it's somebody in chat is like, I want to type it so bad, but don't do it because we'll get timed out. I bet I could do that pretty fast. And then I could deliver it to him on stream. That would be very good. Yeah, so we had two ideas, right? You could do just big block lettering, or our idea that we had discussed before was not a dollar sign, a pound sign, a cat, and then a weed leaf. And it would be hilarious because our kid would be like, Daddy, I love your hoodie. My parents did not teach me embroidery, no. My mom taught me how to crochet. That was the only like textile sort of craft that my mom taught me how to do. I got super into hemp, making like things and items and stuff out of hemp, necklaces, bracelets, bags, all sorts of stuff out of hemp when I was younger. And then I got into cross stitching for a little while, but I was never super good at cross stitching. Embroidery is much more my speed because you can just sort of do whatever you want. You might argue you can do whatever you want with cross stitching as well, but like there's a certain amount of like rule breaking in there, you know? I'm also gonna try to get him to for his subathon say that he'll put fart on his neck, because I put fart on my neck as a sub goal, and I think if he's not willing to do that, it's it's pretty weak. So I'm pretty sure if I log into Inkbox, I can still buy the exact same temporary fart tattoo that I had. But that's evil. Yes, it is. Who's gonna see it? The delivery guy? He's gonna be in this house for like 3 weeks. He has to eat a vindaloo? Oh, he'd be fine with that. Actually, you know, it's weird. Not weird. It makes perfect sense. Since his tummy issues, he's had a harder time with spicy food. Is he trying to pay off the mortgage in one go? He's trying to do one of those sort of like more chill in a lot of ways subathons where like it just goes as long as it's gonna go, but he always, you know, tries to get 8 hours of sleep and then, you know, just comes back and does whatever. He's got a couple of friends who are potentially going to come on and like do like a shift on the subathon just for fun. So, you know, the hope is that he's able to take care of himself while he's doing it, while it's still just being like goofy and fun. You're right. I should just buy it. Hold on. Let's see if it's still in my ink box. If I log in. Is there no login with Inkbox? Oh my gosh. Sorry. They've apparently gotten into nail art stuff, and one of them is just a bunch of little mushrooms, and I'm a simple bitch. Okay. No, I have to remake it, but that's okay. I can remake it. We can rebuild. It's easy. It's just the word fart, and then you choose a good font, and then you buy it. You know, it's easy. It's easy. It's easier than ever to use Inkbox. They should sponsor me. I heard they've gotten into it. I was afraid the next word was going to be crypto. No. No, they're doing like cute like nail wrap stuff. They're very cute. Not an ad, but I wish it was. Exactly. Could be an ad. Yeah, I said a while ago that I wanted to do a I really want to contact them and see if they'll do a charity stream with me where all of the like every time we hit one of the goals, chat gets to choose like a random Inkbox tattoo, and I just put it on and then just like cover myself in like weird random tattoos. I think it would be fun. Clark asked me if I wanted to get more tattoos, and I said yes, like real tattoos. And I said yes. I said that I wanted lots more tattoos, that I've been planning to get lots and lots of tattoos. She was like, Mommy, when did you get the table? And I was so confused. The table? What table? She said, you have a tattoo that's a table. No, I do not. I definitely don't. I realized that she meant the chai, the Hebrew chai that's on my back. She's like, that's a cool table. What a cool blue table on your back. Oh, goodness. It was pretty cute. I've thought about covering that one up. I think it would be pretty easy too. It's not black, you know, so it wouldn't be extremely difficult to cover up, I don't think. I still like it. What I dislike is having to like constantly explain like, no, I'm not Jewish when people ask about it. I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with having the tattoo. But part of me thinks that I could replace it with something else that still has the same like meaning, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'll just do a cover up, but it's just an actual table. Perfect. This is fine scene with the table tattooed. I just want, I originally got the chai to represent like, how thankful I am for my life and, how I acknowledge that I need to, live more in the present because I'm really bad about that and, just being thankful. So I'm going to get the "This is fine" dog tattooed over it. Oh my goodness. I've not added a cog, no. That's another one that I would love. I would love to go to somebody who's just really talented and be like, I have all these cogs on me. I want to add another one for my kid. But it's also just really boring. Do you want to just like do something with it? You wouldn't have to explain it. That's so true. People would be like, mood. Maybe I'll just leave the chai, but then put the dog next to it. like it's a table. Maybe we should get in the middle. That's truly inappropriate. Yes, and one for Sam. I forgot that I didn't have one for Sam already. Yeah, one for Sam as well. Yes, the finger tattoo that I have has mostly fallen out because that's what tattoos do on the sides of your fingers. Is the ink there just doesn't stick around for very long because your hands, that skin is constantly being rubbed, so the ink has fallout. It just falls away over time. So yeah, it's still there. But the only bit that you can see now is the line in the middle. And even that just looks like a scar. You can't really tell it's there. God, they've really... Inkbox has gotten huge, dude. What was the finger tattoo? It was a USB symbol a bunch of us all got it at the same time. We all got it in white. And yeah, I got it on the side of my finger in case I hated it. I never hated it, but it didn't stick around for very long. An Art Nouveau tattoo of Sherlock and Watson. I do think it's really cute when people get like very Victorian looking like portraits of their animals on their bodies. I think it's very cute. Love the cup. Thank you. It's from my shop. It's from my coffee company. They're all hand thrown, etc. But I love them because they look like little cauldrons. I have that mug. It's real nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's like my favorite mug that I own currently. I love it. We have 2 of them. I was about to say I'll protect them with my life. That seems a bit extreme, but I do love them. I need that. Goodness. Check out the store, DodgerCoffeeCo.com. We've got coffees, we've got teas, we've got a hot cocoa / mocha mix. We work with a local guy to get honey. There's all sorts of stuff in there. We've got a really comfy sweater. I need to wear that jumper on stream more often. It's always dirty, is the problem. Yeah, I'd love to do another fun thing. I'd love to do another fun thing for the coffee company, like when we did the hand grinding stream. That was fun. Need 2 sweaters, truly. The shower in the farm has this big box next to it. I've never seen this before. It has a shower head, and then there's a big box that has a start and stop button and a big dial that goes from 1 to 10. And then a button that says high and a button that says low. Oblivious, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. We're just talking about life. We're just hanging out. We're chit-chatting. So feel free to pull up a chair and hang out. I hope you're doing good. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. We I just moved into a farmhouse, an old farmhouse, and it's got a bunch of weird old tech in it that we're learning how to use, basically. And so I was just describing that the shower that we have in the house just has a big box on it that says start and stop, and then a dial. So you hit the start button to turn the shower on, and then you turn the dial up to tell it how hot you want the water to be. It works fine. It's just, I've never seen anything like that before. Just ended a 15-hour stream. Oh my goodness. I don't have the strength. Not that I haven't done a 15 or more hour stream before, but dude, by hour 12, I'm turning into a maniac, so. It's electric heating for the water. That's a very old British shower. I think I had one in my last flat. Isn't Scary Game Squad in England? They sure are. I tried to see them today. All of the trains are canceled. So this morning was a lot of back and forth sort of announcements that were like, no stream today. Maybe a stream today? No stream. Maybe a stream. Yes, we're streaming. Because I was talking with the boys. They were like, we've got a thing in the middle of the day. I was like, okay, I have to be gone by like 2 or 2:30 to like beat the rush home because it's going to take me a couple of hours by train to get back. But I bought a ticket to come out there. They were like, great, we'll see you soon. And then I went to look and my train had been canceled and all of the other trains going into London had been canceled. And I was like, okay, never mind. So then I messaged the boys going, actually, looks like I can't come, but I love you guys very much. And I can't remember the last time I saw Fasciani and Davis. I was really excited to see, not that I'm not excited to see Jesse, but you know, Jesse and I make an effort to see each other fairly often anyway. You know, in comparison, as often as you can when you live in different countries. But it hasn't been forever since I've seen Jesse. You know, Fasciani and Davis, I haven't seen since we moved. So nearly 4 years now, right? Why would they cancel all of the trains? Well, there are currently lots of rail strikes going on. I assume it has to do with a rail strike. If it's not a rail strike, then it means that the tracks going into London, something's wrong with them, and so trains are getting canceled. So, I don't know. I think it's weird if this is still the rail strikes. I would find it weird that they sold tickets to trains that were most likely going to get canceled anyway. People have suggested that maybe it's because of Easter, but again, then why sell people tickets if the train is going to get canceled? I don't know. So, yeah. So I messaged the boys. We said I love yous and gave digital hugs, and I told Jesse that when he's in London next time that he has to come to me. He has to come to me and come to my farm because going into London is always a nightmare. Honestly, no one should go to London. So, yeah. Imagine Jesse on a farm. Look, I think Jesse's like Sam. Jesse he loves the city. He loves the vibe. He loves the energy. But I think he'd really get into the like of it, you know? Jesse will also stare out of windows. Yeah. Jesse will also just look out the window and be like, you know. There's a big mound of dirt on our property that all of the kids are obsessed with. Every single child that has come onto the farm so far, which, by the way, my nephew and my niece, the little ones, I guess, are constantly going to their parents being like, can I go to the farm today? Adorable. I love it. That's my dream, right? Like, yes, of course, come to the farm. I love it. When the kids come to the farm, they immediately run for this giant pile of dirt. They love it. And we had talked before about doing a tree house because my mother-in-law stitched me up and was like, now that you guys have this property, maybe your mommy can build you a tree house. And I was like, yeah, maybe I can. But there's this huge pile of dirt, and I was standing on it yesterday, and I was like, yo, it doesn't have to be this pile of dirt. I don't want to rip this pile of dirt from the children, right? But like, we should make another pile of dirt and then put a little cob house or something on it. I think that would be so fun. Put some weird little chicken feet on there. You know, like Baba Yaga style. That would be so fun. She was like, my kid, she was like, are we going to be able to stand up in it? I was like, yeah. Whatever we build, you have to be able to stand up in it because you're all growing so fucking fast that if you can't stand up in it, I don't know how long you're going to be able to use it, you know? She was like, can we make it as big as a car? Like, I'll do my best, kid. My intention is that even when you're a teenager, if you're like, fuck you, mom, I hate you, you can go sit in the weird owl house that we'll make. Okay, so however big that needs to be. We haven't picked a tree. If a tree house were to happen, we haven't picked a tree. I'm hoping that we can like call a truce on there being just like a really cool little cob playhouse and then doing like tire swings and stuff off of the trees, because I have yet to see a tree that I think would be really good for a tree house. But I never had a tree house. I would just, you know, climb a tree and just sit in it. I don't trust the trees here. Yeah, fair. The dirt might have arsenic in it. We need to test the dirt anyway around the house for like acidity levels and stuff. So I'll get the dirt tested in general. That is a good point. It doesn't look like anyone's ever tried to do anything with this field. So I doubt that there's any sort of like, I doubt that they've ever sprayed it with anything, if that makes sense. It looks like generally it's just been mowed and that's it. Why is there a giant pile of dirt in a field? I think probably when they went to build the annex, they wound up with a bunch of dirt and they just put it in a pile. That's my guess. But one of the guys, and remember how we were talking about tradesman, no tradesman, that whole thing? The guy who came over to fell some of the conifers was like, oh, I actually know the farmer that owns the field that's next to yours. And he was like, they're pretty nice. You could probably just ask them if we can just dump dirt on their field and they'll just till it in next time that they till. And I was like, that would work, yeah, because we're going to be trying to add on to that annex. Yeah, because of course he knows the farmer next door. Why wouldn't he know the farmer next door? So, I do want to see though, because it looks like they've got like a pretty big like working farm. So I really actually want to like, I might ask if he could facilitate us meeting. And then I could, you know, in case they like produce something that they sell to the stores and stuff, I could just buy directly from the farmer next door, which would be tight. When you meet someone new, do you put on a British accent? No, that sounds like a really good way to get beat up. They would be able to tell immediately that it is fake. I buy my eggs direct from the farm. Would recommend. We don't need eggs because we've got chickens. We've got the egg thing covered. But like, if they're a ranch, if they've got like cows or anything like that, if they sell milk or cheese, or you know, if they raise any animals for like butchering or something, any of that sort of stuff that I could buy direct from a farm, that would be great. You make us sound like thugs. It's not that. It's just the idea that I could put on an accent and someone wouldn't be like, why are you doing that? Why are you talking that way? You know. Sorry, we only grow turnips. Yo, I'll take some turnips. Absolutely. No, it's very different. Like, when Sam came to America, he did have to put on kind of an American accent because there were some words that no matter how many times he repeated them, people would not understand. Unfortunately, one of those words was water. He couldn't say water the way that he wanted to. So he would have to change the way that he said water, change the way that he said like all of these other words so that he wouldn't get grilled about like, sorry, what was that? Sorry, can you repeat that again? I don't have that problem here. People are very used to just like standard American accents here. I can talk to just about anybody and they know what I'm saying. I've only had one instance where somebody didn't understand me. But Sam was misunderstood all the time in America, so he had to shift his accent like on purpose, you know? US English has been more widely exported. Yeah. But somebody was asking if my accent has shifted. I think the inflections of my sentences has shifted quite a bit, especially if I'm talking to my kid. If I'm talking to Clark, because Clark has a middle of the road accent, a lot of vowel sounds she says like me. There are words where like she'll say it in a sentence one way and then she'll say a really similar sentence with the same word but pronounce the word differently, you know? Like she's sort of all over the place with how she pronounces stuff because I'm very American and Sam's very English, right? But I think when I talk to her, I have very British inflections, English inflections, I should say. Some of that I think has stuck with me. I think some of that I do now, just when I'm talking normally. But if I was to be asked to point those things out, I don't think I could. It was mirror for me. Mirror? Oh. There were some TikToks of the opposite situation where kids were saying UK words with a US accent. Like boot instead of trunk. I think we say boot the same. It's just a different word though, right? I think maybe that's your point. Yeah. Yeah, they blame that on Peppa Pig big time. Yeah, I mean, I say trousers now instead of pants because here pants means underwear. That was sort of a necessary change to make. Instead of being like, "Oh man, I got my pants dirty." You know, it's when people think you're talking about your underwear, it's a much more awkward thing to say in public. Sam said to an old lady on a plane that he was actually British after she asked if he was visiting from the US. She replied, "Wow, they really did a number on you." He did not tell me that story. Oh, poor Sam. I think it's interesting. I don't know if you would refer to this as like code switching. I don't think that it's code switching, really. It's just he sounds very different depending on who he's talking to. So it's not a purposeful, like, I don't know, to me when someone says that they code switch, it's like in order to like blend into a situation better, right? I don't think that that's what this is. When he's talking to his dad or his brothers or like his old friends from school, he sounds extremely English. His accent gets way thicker. And I don't think it's on purpose. I think it just happens, right? Because a part of his brain like activates when he's talking to those specific people, you know? But if he's on stream, he doesn't sound as English. And when he's talking to his American friends on stream especially, he doesn't sound as English. The environment can change your accent. For sure, yeah. You switch automatically. Yeah, I think that does happen, yeah. Your pants, where'd you get those? No! I looked it up. The definition includes conscious and subconscious switching. Interesting. Well, there you go. Now that I've been here for a while, there are some words that I just naturally say. If I say them to an American, I immediately notice that I did it. Does that make sense? Like, it comes out of me naturally now to say things like trousers. But if I'm talking to like my sister and I say trousers, I'm immediately aware of the fact that I've said it instead of saying pants. You know? which I think is funny. I don't know if there's a part of my brain that is trying really hard to not seem like I'm I don't know what the word would be. I think there's a fear in some ways when you start living somewhere else and adopting their slang or their alternate words for things. There's a fear of being, I think especially with Americans coming to England, people make fun of Americans that like start adopting like a British accent when they haven't been here for very long. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think sometimes people just like glom onto specificities about the way that people around them talk, right? And replicate them. It is a supernatural thing for humans to do. Some people just do it quicker than others, right? But Americans get made fun of for that because it seems like they just desperately want to be English, you know? And I think sometimes when I say certain things to other Americans, I'm really worried that they're going to be like, oh, she's so English. Stop acting like you're British. Yeah, that sort of a thing. Yeah. Is disrespectful the word you're looking for? No, not disrespectful. That's not the word that I was thinking of. Just like, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. It is subconscious. It is. It becomes less subconscious when you're around a person that you think will make fun of you for it. Does that make sense? I adore my sister, but she's my sister, so she loves to tease me, right? We all tease each other. And I would say after being around a lot of other siblings in my life, the way in which my brother, sister, and I tease each other is like the most vanilla shit on the planet, right? But there is a part of me that's like, if I say too many English sounding things around my sister, she's going to be like, oh my goodness. Oh yes, I put all of my groceries in the boot as well, you know? Like, and I just don't want to. I just don't want to do that. British culture has some crazy toxic nationalism and pick on Americans sometimes a lot. Yeah. Please never do that voice again. I will do that voice again. Yeah, that's how I talk normally to my family. Is that, do you have a problem with this? We Brits love a wind up. Don't take it personally. I try not to. I think Sam's family is very gentle with me. Sam and I have talked about this a lot. That the banter culture here, people really like to like go for one another, which I think is fine if you know the other person and you have that sort of rapport and you both know if you know, number one, if you both feel comfortable with saying like, that was too far, dude, like that wasn't funny, don't do that shit. But also that you both have the same sense of humor and you're able to be like, that was a goof, I don't care. Americans from the area of America that I'm from, I am fully comfortable saying we are pretty sensitive about that shit. We don't like being made fun of that way, right? And a lot of the early stages of Sam and my relationship was Sam saying things and me being like, no. No, that wasn't funny for me. I didn't like that. And him being like, got it. Sorry. I won't do that again, you know? Sam had to like really adapt when he was in America to figuring out like how to goof with people, because just the way that people goof with each other is just different. And And yeah, everyone in Sam's family, they're already, you know, like super aggro. They get really aggro with one another and they walk away like it's nothing, right? No one goes for me ever. Everyone is super nice to me all the time and I'm like, I'm fine with it. There's a part of me that's like, I will never have that sort of relationship with any of them. You know, I'll never have like a goofing relationship with any of them because we don't know how to goof with each other safely. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I can still have like a friendly relationship with all of them and I get along great with all of them. We just can't goof with each other because our goofing styles are different. So, you know, at big family stuff like my father-in-law's lunch, somebody said I have diplomatic immunity. It's that. Yeah, I get to just sit there and, you know, play with the kids and eat my food and no one's going to tease me about anything. And that's great. I love that. They care a lot. They do. I take that to feel like they all, you know, I've been in the family for a while now, but they all want me to feel safe and welcome around them, you know? So no one goes for me. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, because that is the thing. I can't hear something and be able to parse, is that a joke or not? I can't tell. And that's the problem, right? If you grow up around it, you can tell. I can't tell. So I'll overthink it, right? And I'm already an overthinker. I don't need that shit. I don't need that energy in my life. So, yeah. That's a shocker because you're very sarcastic. So it's the difference between, I would say, it's the difference between a joke about the situation and a joke about a person. Right? Can somebody make a joke about me and me be able to tell like that was a harmless joke versus that is like an actual issue that they're bringing up with me, right? Or can I joke with them about like one of Sam's siblings gets teased about like their love life all the time, right? And it's always like really funny back and forth. And she throws out the best one-liners. It's incredible, right? But they all goof. And eventually she gets to a point where she's like, let's move on, right? Like, all right, you all said your funny goofs. I said my shit and I'm done now. We're moving on. New thing, right? And I would never, ever, ever join in on that, right? We're not close enough. I don't know how to goof in that way with them. It's not my place to make those sorts of jokes, right? If something funny was happening at the table, just in general, I will 100% goof about stuff, right? I'll get really sarcastic about what's happening with the food, with the table in general, with the family in general. But a specific person, I will never go for a specific person. And none of them will ever go for me specifically. And if they did, you know, I'd have to like assess for myself. Does this mean that this person feels closer with me? Or is this person annoyed with me? Right? It's just stuff to figure out when you're going through like, when you're still sort of wading through culture shock. So. I wonder if you'll learn to mitigate that easier with Clark growing up. Potentially. Watching Clark, like, learn how to do it. Clark just grows up dunking on you. Look, literally anything is better than the stage she's in right now, which is she gets mildly annoyed and goes, "You are not my friend. We are never going to be friends ever again, and I hate you." And I go, "Nice. I'll take anything." Anything over that, dude. You're not coming to my birthday? Damn, okay. But, you know, I just give her a hug and tell her I love her. And then it deflates. So maybe that's just what I need to do with people here, too. Is if they goof on me too hard, be like, "I just love you so much." And they'll be like, "Oh, God, you're no fun. What the fuck was that?" Maybe that's why she's getting annoyed with "I hate you while I love you," because she's expecting banter. No. No. It's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. It's like a explosion of feeling when she says it. I love that, especially with the cats. "You're beautiful, I love you, but please don't." Dude, that's every day with the cats. That's me. "I love you so much. Please stop doing that. I'm begging you." I feel so at ease streaming today, knowing that Sherlock is not here to knock over my camera. Oh my God. It's a whole new world in here. I'm so happy. Sherlock's at the new house. He's at, all of our animals are at the house now. They're living their life. They're happy. Don't you miss them? While I'm at work? No. For the 5 hours that I'm streaming, no, I do not miss them. Because normally when I was streaming, they were trying to knock my shit over. Yeah, they like it just fine. My whole plan to do our normal, which is pick a room, put the cats in the room, put everything that the cats need in the room, and just like leave them to like be in there for a day and just sort of have a safe space and then open the door. That got destroyed. They were in that room for, I want to say 3 hours maybe. And then I went up to feed them and I brought Clarky with me and Clark was like, "Oh, Sherlock wants to get out," and just opened the door. And they both ran out and I was like, "Welp. Okay." But they seem fine. Yeah. They're enjoying themselves. They've been sitting in the windows a lot, watching the birds. They keep trying to leave the house. I was like, "Family, I need to really," because we got really used to just leaving doors open because the draft through was really nice because we're in the country, you know, the draft was really refreshing and nice. So I was like, I need everybody to like truly understand we cannot leave doors open. No doors can be left open until we have screen doors in place. We cannot do that. The cats do not think this is their house yet, okay? If one of them accidentally gets out, it's going to be really bad, okay? I need everybody to really understand that, so... My wife and I are looking to move soon, too. I'm curious how we'll manage to keep 4 cats in a room for that long. Even a few hours sounds like too much. I would say, and I think to myself that I should do this every single time, and I don't do it. Get one of those really cheap, like, retractable, like, dog screens or baby screens, and put that in the doorway of the door. And that way, if you open the door, they're not going to, like, run out because there's a screen there. I think that's probably your... If you plan on doing the same sort of thing that we did, when moving everything, again, everything moving wise for us got super messed up this time, unfortunately. But hey, maybe it's the last time we'll ever move, so it's fine. But all of the previous times, it was while the big move was happening, the cats were in a room that was not touched so that they could just chill. And then we took them to the new place and put them in a room and let them just chill, you know. We have one for our hedgehog, but the cats will jump over it. At least our youngest one will for sure. Like, in the time that you're opening and closing the door, she'll just be ready. Like, let's fucking go. Yeah, she's a demon. Amazing. My brother's cats moved from being suburban cats to being country cats, and they love it. Yeah, it's been a slow transition for our cats, right? Because we were in LA, and then we were in the LA outskirts, and then they hopped on a plane and came to England, and we were in a village, and then we were in the country-ish, but still, like, outside of a village, and now we are fully just, like, only fields around us. So they've slowly become country cats. Those cats have traveled more than me. We have a part-time cat. Does that mean a cat that, like, is mostly outdoors and just comes when it feels like it? Once they have a catio, they'll be in heaven. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where that could go. It's a bit difficult. Oh, it was just there one day. We had it checked. It didn't belong to anyone, so we made it a little outdoor house. Cute. Our neighbor's dog sometimes enters our place like it lives there. Our house is in a row. Our garden's back onto the gardens of the next street down. So we have a contained cat area, and so many of us have cats that we all just kind of share them. That's cute. Yeah, I know. All right, we've accidentally talked so much. We've accidentally talked so much that we're gonna have to swap to the sponsored stuff pretty soon here. But that's okay. We're gonna be playing Ravenbound, which looks super fun to me. But you know, hashtag I'm biased, etc. Talking is fun though. It is fun. I agree. We love a chitty chat. It's good. Okay, let's take a little break. Go pee, grab a drink, do whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna try to get some of this stuff set up and ready to go. And then we'll do some Ravenbound. Okay? Sick. So again, this is gonna be sponsored stuff. So we're gonna be swapping to that. Just so you know, just so you're all aware. Oh my god, everything just froze. Did you see that? Okay, I'll be right back. You are not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe what just showed up. The timing is impeccable. What? Incredible timing. Hey, we're sponsored by Ravenbound right now. Exclamation point sponsored. Hashtag ad. This literally just showed up in the mail. Wild. We will play this game, but one moment. Let's see what's in the box, shall we? Okay, we've got a cool scroll. Love a cool scroll. The wheels of fate, they turn perfect. Greetings, vessel! The Raven has chosen you to wield its power and take up arms against the betrayer and the hatred-fueled enemies that have overrun the once peaceful island of Avalt. Fear everything and nothing, for death brings you closer to victory in this challenging open-world action roguelite. As the vessel of an ancient power, you must use steel and skill to complete your mission in a dangerous fantasy world inspired by Scandinavian folklore. As part of our way to welcome you to the world of Ravenbound, we've put together this custom care package with special items to aid you in your journey. Don your hoodie, fill your mug. Is there a mug in there? Let's go. Just talking about my mug problems. Fill your mug. Prepare to enter a world of danger and adventure with the Ravenbound Steam code below. Will you answer the call? There's a hoodie in here. And a mug. Let's go. What's this? I know, we love a mug, don't we? Patience. Patience. What's in here? Yo, this is sick though. A pen? Hell yes. Yo, that's sick. And it works. We've tested it. Okay, a pen. I'll put you back in your sacred spot. A pen or a cat toy. Well, only time will tell in this house. Not this house, in that house. No! Okay, you know what? It's fine. They'll sit together. Ooh, hoodie. Hoodie. There's like packing material that got on a lot of things. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna just... We're not staying in this house. I'm just gonna shake it out over here. It's fine. Yeah! Okay. There we go. It's good as new. Ravenbound. And on the back, a raven. And some runes on the side. Sick. It's a zip up, so I'm going to put my hoodie on my hoodie. Because I'm allowed to do that. I'm an adult, and I can do what I want. So. Sick raven, dude. Here we go. Double hoodie all the way. Oh my god, I had to explain what a double rainbow was to my kid, and I realized that the only reason we call it a double rainbow is because of an ancient meme. An ancient meme. Okay. Great. Next. I like the raven design too. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Got some little card prints. Sick. 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 Yikes. Sick, but yikes. Okay. And then my mug. Oh, is there another thing? There is another thing. 2 more things, it looks like. Okay, we'll do mug last. Ignore all the things falling off of stuff. It's fine. Ooh, a necklace. He's tangled. It's tangled. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there, gang. It's okay. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Sick. No, stop paying attention to me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna just, you know, we're sponsored. Why not? I'm just gonna load myself up with Ravenbound stuff. Here we go. All right. Edgy, but also fun. That's me. Okay. And now, the mug. I'm deeply sponsored right now. Extraordinarily sponsored. This looks like an actual, like, super cool mug. Wait, this mug looks super cool. Whenever a mug is included in something, I expect that it's gonna be like, you know, like a Redbubble mug, you know? You guys know what I mean by that. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I'd be fine with a Redbubble mug. But this is better. Look at this sick shit. Look at this. Absolutely. This is the sort of artsy bullshit that I want in a box like this. Absolutely. I love this. I'm delighted. What a good box of stuff. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that. Man, timing-wise, that just all worked out, didn't it? I wonder if that's dishwasher safe. I would say probably not. I have a couple of mugs that are like stone sort of mugs, and they have discolored over time if I've put them in the dishwasher, which I normally get lazy and do wind up putting things in the dishwasher. Yeah. As far as unboxings go for this guy, that was pretty good. Nothing broke. Nothing broke, you know? It smells like rocks. I was gonna transfer my coffee into this, but I think I should probably clean it first, cause it's a rock that's also a mug. Might need a little wash, but I love it. Very happy. Thank you very much, Ravenbound, for sending me that. I didn't even know that was coming. I had no idea that was going to be a thing. So, what a delight. What a good surprise. Does it have the maker on the bottom? It has a stamp, which stamps normally denote the maker, but if you know what that stamp is, feel free to tell me. No clue. No idea. Legit artifact straight from the dirt. Straight from the rubble. Indeed. Okay, I am a cup connoisseur. That is what they call me, yeah. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from the stuff that we read and everything, this is an action roguelike. It came out on the 30th. It's available on Steam. It's called Ravenbound, and it's very Scandinavian inspired. You play as the vessel, and there is a mighty entity that is imbuing you with power to keep returning and defeat a thing, the betrayer. I was going to say the beholder, and I was like, that is incorrect. That's not it. There is a link, though. If you would like to see more about this, click. Anytime somebody is sponsored and they give you like a link to potentially click, it's always very helpful to the streamer or the content creator or whatever to click the link, because they track those analytics to see how many people bother to click the link and check out what's being talked about. So if you would like to find out more about the game, click the link. It'll take you to the Steam page and stuff. And you can go and check it out for yourself. But I love an action roguelike, so I said, sure, I will check this game out. Let's see. I have read some of the reviews to see like how it's doing so far. There is something that we have to sign up for when we open it, so I'm going to stay on this screen while I'm doing that really quick. But a lot of the reviews are talking about how it's very punishing, which is kind of what's on the tin. So we'll see. She's trying to open. She's doing her best. Oh, looks like we're getting there. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. I know you can. She's going the distance. She's working hard. Here we go. Okay. Music. Roguelite sounds like Bakelite to me. I don't know what Bakelite means or is. But I trust you. I'm plugging a thing in if you hear a noise. It's my computer, not yours. Bum.
In ages long
Wait,
forgotten,
no!
the
No!
island of Arvo was a great flourishing.
I'm gonna restart it. It hopped in and I wasn't ready. My bad. Stuff was flourishing. Things were happening. Things were flourishing and happening at the same time. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we did it. Boom.
In ages long
Here we go.
forgotten, the island of Arvo was a great flourishing garden, tended to by its protectors, the 6 gods of all that was. Their people knew no struggle, and their craft shone with potential. But the mind of the 6th god became twisted, and her heart turned on her brothers and sisters. All souls should be hers, she thought.
We've seen this. It's the picture.
The very fabric of our vault, watching as it ate into the minds of all living things. The blessings of the remaining gods shielded those who were awash with their light, but all others fell to the hatred and would do so forevermore. In a desperate attempt to stop the spread, the Elri came together and forged a weapon, a being.
Can I be a
in the
deer
form of a
person?
raven that could carry their shared might against their lost sister. But the creation of the weapon left the Elri exposed. A weakness that the betrayer could not ignore. She took this chance to strike them down and imprison their immortal souls in tombs of her making, deep below the earth. Satisfied with her success, the betrayer retreated into the heart of our vault, from where she would siphon the hatred from the world into herself. Yet the incomplete Raven's weakened existence went unnoticed. Within its temple, it bides its time.
We saw this.
Lying in wait for champions strong enough to host its broken form. And through them, the Raven should fulfill its purpose and end the betrayer's reign once and for all.
Deep in the forests of Myrkskog, at the very center of Avolt, lies a curious island. Rumors speak of the great challenge and even greater treasure that hide within its caves, available only to the strongest of the strong. From the moment a warrior's feet touch the island's shore, their fate is set. Fall beneath the weight of the challenge or rise to heights unseen since times of old. It's time for what was lost to be reclaimed. Oh. Okay. Can I attack? Oh. Ooh, okay. Damn, I JoJo posed to get out of there. Okay. How is this looking on stream? It looks really clean for me. Looks good? Great. Prove you have what it takes to be my vessel? Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh! Nice. Woo! That's pretty sick. Oh, I can't knock them over? Okay. If you dodge right before an enemy hits you, it's a perfect dodge. Ooh, okay, interesting. Oh, okay. I did it once, that's what matters. It is unknown how the Elri came into being, only that they came together to forge the island of Avalt and tasked themselves with guarding its people. Those who follow them know no pain and want for nothing. We give them our faith and our loyalty, and in return they teach us and guard us against any encroaching darkness. Sick. Hey! Open your inventory screen. I will. Navigate to the codex. Okay. First trial complete. You miss Wilk? Me too. I miss Wilk every day. Same. Who doesn't miss Wilk, dude? An icon, a king. Hello. I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me. Shall we continue? Luke is always in our hearts. Always! And I will not be getting rid of those BTTV emotes. The only way they will disappear is if my mods are like, alright, it's time to end this and delete them from BTTV. Alright, let's go! Oh! Oh, so it rolls you up a new vessel. Okay. We're a human. Wait, no! So that means even when I've unlocked our true deer form, we might not get it because it's randomized. That's okay. A twin axe specialist. Okay. Oh, you have a few options. Oh, interesting. Sword and shield, twin axe. Okay, twin axe is our new thing, so we should do this one. Let's go. Challenge completed. Die once. Wait! If I got the stuff from die once, could I have bought deer people? It's fine. It's fine, I'll deal with it. Woo! We're off, kings. Oh. Just insta die. We could. Yeah, we could just. All right, what looks the most dangerous around us right now? Looks like some danger in this direction. Woo! All right, let's go. Okay, sure. doke. 1 fragment. 2 fragment. Next. It's an action roguelite. So we have had our first death. The game has rolled us up a new character. And now we continue. Where are people? Oh, there they are. Okay, first card. Sure, it's one of our new cards. Let's take that. You don't start with any mana, it looks like. Oop. Yeah, so we'll need to find mana. That item that's like you always get mana when you take a new card. I see the value in that now. I think, missing something about the hatred system. Do you just gain hatred just by fighting in general? And there are things like opening the hatred chests that make your hatred go up like really fast? I guess that's how it works. Fine twin axes! Yeah, sure. Either Dodger's really good at the game or it's a bit easy. I can't decide. So it does get harder because of the hatred system. So enemies get much harder. And there are different types of enemies. So currently we're only fighting humans, but like right before I died, we were fighting Draugr, which like curse you and all kinds of other stuff. They were significantly harder. Ah! All these butterflies. Yeah, what is this? I gotta know. Ooh, they're hard, dude. Come on. Okay, now there's just the one. Uh-oh, I'm almost dead though, dude. I can't see her! No! I finally remembered to use my bee ability. I need 300. It's fine. They're the same. Okay. 20 more.
Strippin', my sweet love.
Hi, honey. I'm a bird. And then I'm not a bird. No! One moment. Okay. I want to. But I don't want to deal with the hatred. You know what? I think part of this game is just accepting that you're gonna get hatred, right? Gain 3 mana. Okay. What is this game without hatred, truly? What is this? Oops. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Stagger resistance increase. That's pretty nice. Elites and bosses gain 5% health and damage. Yeah. I think that's what hatred is always going to do. I think. Okay. All right. I'm remembering to use my B. Are you all proud of me? I don't want to absorb more hatred. That seems really quick. I know we were just like, embrace hatred and stuff. What's that? I'm telling you, I'm running into all kinds of stuff now. One of the reviews I saw was like, this game really punishes exploration. I haven't felt that way. I know we've only played for like an hour and a half or something, but like, I haven't felt that way at all. They really like, they give you the bird to get places quick. There's always one of these little bird things nearby so that you can fly wherever you need to go next. If you're on foot, I guess you're not running into stuff super often, but even when we've been on foot, we've run into camps and things like pretty quickly, I feel like. Yeah, I'm at least not running into any issues with like feeling like the game is punishing my trying to like explore around and do things. I thought maybe they said that because it doesn't make it clear like what things are accessible to you. Like say if I came to this camp right here and fought these guys and they were all way higher level than me, or like just kicked my teeth in, right? I'd be like, oh man. But I think everything that's been kind of out of our depth has been pretty clear as well. Okay. Oh, right. Consume 10% of your coins, which deals 6 damage per coin consumed. So far, I'm not really getting a lot of coinage, though, is the thing. Is that the closest one? Yeah, I think so. Oh, what camp does it think I'm near? Am I near a camp right now? Over here? Is this the thing? No. What does it think I'm doing? Tex Wyeth, what's up? Thank you so much. Yeah, that was forever ago. That was a Hi, I'm Ron video, I think. Okay, we're pretty close. I love that. Nearly every stream somebody shows up and is like, I used to watch you forever ago. I haven't watched you in a long time, but I saw you on Twitch. I wanted to say hi. I think that's so cool. And, you know, I always hope that that person will come back and hang out again. But if they don't, it's okay. I just appreciate the hi and hello. I think that's very sweet. Here we go. The crack. Let's go. Woo! Uh-oh. It was just one. Okay. Okay, we got a good fragment. We cleansed some stuff. We're gonna get some mana. Delicious. Now let's get out of here. I found you through some British guy named Strippin. I do like him. Big fan. Oh, God. Nope. No. Too hard. What? Why is it so foggy? Okay, maybe we try going up the hill. Because the hope now is that there's some stuff near this with chests that we can open without gaining hatred. Oh, like here? Yep. Okay. While below 50 health, 50% health, weapon damage increased. Or weapon damage increased by 75%. Let's take this, because we know. Okay. Hell yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Hop on here and see if we can find another one. Boop. Okay. They have a cleansed chest, but this is an elite. Which might be fine. I just got some upgrades. I might be okay. God. I much prefer this to the sword and shield. This is way more fun. Increase the armor by 3. Increase your original base damage by 20%. So I guess if it has the equipment symbol next to it, it affects the equipment. But otherwise, it's a relic. In which case, I have to unlock more relic slots in order to apply this. So it might be worth it to take the riches and unlock a relic slot before I take another relic. Yeah. Where's a relic vendor or whatever we're calling them? What does this symbol mean? Oh! It means that. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, let's absorb this hatred for our fellow adventurer. Status effect potency increased by 150%. When you surge, inflict bleeding on nearby enemies. That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, bud. All the way over there. Oh. Attacks against an enemy affected with a status effect has 75% increased focus gain. I don't think I'm doing a status effect. Well, no, that's not true. If I use focus to bleed and then attack them, then I'll get focus back even quicker, I guess. Stagger impact is really good, though. Yeah, we'll take that. Hello! Yes, and now they have bleed. That's so nice. Okie dokie. Hi, what's your deal? Relic stuff. Okay. I don't have any money, so. Okay. Oh. I thought I saw something fly by the screen. I was like... Ooh. Better axes. I want that. Uh-oh, we have a permanent hatred. I just noticed that. Not ideal. I love how the weapons go flying. I know. Look, I'm just doing what the Raven tells me, okay? No thoughts, head empty, only Raven. Oh. Alright, well. Feels so close. Okay, no, it's definitely that up there. Okay, yeah, I need to get to a... It says it's down. It says it's down there. This is the most I've accidentally gotten myself, like, in an annoying position. It's fine. Just Skyrim horse things. Yeah, I was gonna say. We've all been there. Right up there. Okay. Come on, man. Get me to Burb. Get me to Burb, please. Get me to Burb. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Woo! All right. Oh, are we supposed to go in here? All right, nice. Glad to find that the winds have kept your wings steady, dear Raven, and that they have led you here to us. Thanks.
What are we doing in here?
Something cool, I hope. Oh, God.
What are we doing in here? A boss fight?
Interesting choice of vessel. What are you trying to tell me? What do you mean, interesting choice of vessel? No! Could have been. But maybe now we can be a deer person. Which is all I've ever wanted. Come on. More, 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 more. More. Are you for real? Oh! Okay. I just want to be a deer! I just want to be a deer so bad! Look at this shit. 300. Come on. It's like you can buy other stuff. I don't want other stuff. I want antlers, dude. Come on. One more run. You're right. One more run. One more run. I do really like the twin axe, so I'm gonna stick with that. Let's go. I wouldn't normally say this about a game. I kind of wish that it was more obvious that I got hit. Sometimes they make it like too obvious. Like it's like a really big deal when you get hit. I feel like they could make a bigger deal out of the fact that I got hit. Okay. I'll take some hatred for that, I guess. Sure, why not? Yeah! I look cool! Let's go! What's along this riverbank here? Oh, cool. More stuff that I should not be interacting with. More stuff that is too hard. Yeah, it's at least so far, it seems like, there isn't like zones that are hard and zones that aren't hard. There's spatterings of hard and like there's spatterings of things that are at your fighting level and spatterings of things that are harder, and over time spatterings of things that are easier to deal with, right? But because you can turn into a raven and just fly wherever, it's like you don't have to adhere to those rules of like, well, the first area you get to needs to be easier and then, it gets harder over time. You don't have to do that, What's over here? Yeah, there needs to be something, because I find that I'm just not sure when I've gotten hurt, Creation of the weapon left the Elry exposed, a weakness that the betrayer could not ignore. She took this chance to strike them down and imprison their immortal souls in tombs of her making, deep below the earth. Satisfied with her success, the betrayer retreated into the heart of Avalt, from where she would siphon the hatred from the world into herself. Probably can't go in here yet, whatever this is. No. Like that, right? I was like, oh, I got hit. But the only reason I noticed is because I was on the ground. Get anything from like destroying these? Doesn't seem like it. Ah! Oh! What opened? Who opened? What opened? Oh my god, this is the tutorial area. What on earth? Oh my god. Am I supposed to be able to get here? Holy, oh no. Oh no. Where's my bird zone? There it is. I'm a bird. I can't swim. Don't start looking up birds that can swim. Don't do it. Oh. Oops. Okay. Ducks are good on ground, air, and water. What about ravens? Can ravens swim? I'll allow you to look that up. A little. Interesting. Okay. Oops. What do we got? Regain health. Draw 3 cards from your deck. Choose 1 to add to your hand. Isn't that what we're already doing here? I'll take this for the future. I should start fighting some harder stuff. Is that the closest one? Okay. Yeah, I am wondering if over time it becomes easier to gain mana. I think that's the biggest, like, stopgap in progression so far. Hi, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm just a wandering murderer that just happened upon you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah, you were just unlucky today, you know? Ah! I forgot that I can. No. I forgot I had a grapple is what I was trying to say, but got distracted. Yeah. I no longer gently approach. I just attack. But you know, if it's those creepy ghost ladies or the Draugr or any of that sort of stuff, that's a really quick way to die, which is fine. Dying's a part of the game, you know? Let's go. Hello. Oh my god. Oh no, what's happened to the sound? Oh no, what have I done? I came too hard too fast. I got in here too quickly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't give you an opportunity to get your sound effects ready. I know there are enemies nearby. I'm working on it, chest, okay? Alright, well... It's fine. We fixed it. I'll consume this person's hatred, sure. What do you got for me? I need mana really badly. Something happened with the audio. Yeah. Okay. All right, health is back. Ah! One moment. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the attack noises are fine. But like I said, I really want I want it to be more obvious when I get hit. Because I think that's sort of a necessity in order to gain improvement, right, in the game, is to know what I'm doing that gets me hit, right? Woo! Yeah, something borked. Something's borked. Let's get that hatred. Yum. Yum, yum. Yeah, I think I would probably need to restart the game. But we're coming up on time for the stream anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna take as much hatred as I possibly can. But then it went down. Okay, so no matter what, I'm like replacing... I see. Okay, so I messed up there. So now I've got worse armor on. It doesn't... They don't add on top of each other. Okay. One moment. My nose. Don't forget to unlock Deer Person. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll try. I need something to kill me, though. I'm thinking about heading for a long time. Yeah, I don't know what just crawled up my nose, but I suddenly feel like I need to sneeze bad. This seems like the perfect person to kill me, right? Surely. We're gonna die and the game's gonna be like, oh, you only got one of that currency that you need for the deer people. And I'll be like, ah! All right, Svali, let's go. Beep. I have worse armor on than I was wearing a moment ago. go. Okay, let's go. Dear people, dear people, dear people. Okay. Yeah, something happened with the audio, dude. I think maybe you always get 10. 400? 400? How do I have 400 now? Dear people. Nice. Okay. Wait, I have to do a run as a deer. No! What if I close the game? I'm closing the game. I'm gonna try closing and reopening the game and see if it's like, do you want to be a deer person? No, I'm not re-rolling. Oops. If the devs are watching, they're like, this is not...
An age is long forgotten.
You're supposed to re-roll. Oh my god, they're the same one. Now re-rolling for you. Naughty. Yes! A twin axe Simlar. Let's go. No! I re-rolled it again by accident! Select vessel. Look at me! I'm so cute! I'm a deer that turns into a bird. That's probably not confusing. Alrighty. Dear people, dear people. Dear people, dear people. Look at my cute little hoofies and legs. I got 5 mana to work with. What do we got? Loggy armor. Whoa! 48. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Ooh. There's a chest up here. I don't know, man. I've only played it a couple hours, but I think this game's pretty fun. Up there. What's next? What do we got? Better axes. I'm down for that. And then what's in the chest? Take this. I got them hammies, dude. Oof, okay. An elite Draugr. Alright. Turn into a raven and fly away, like, well, see ya. I tried. I did my best. Testing my theory. What do you get? Whenever lucky, your attacks inflict weakness. Interesting. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. That's been Ravenbound. Why did you randomly get 400? I got 100, I think, from completing a challenge, but it didn't tell me what the challenge was. So I was like, where did that 100 come from? You know. Yeah. That's been Ravenbound. This has been a sponsored stream. If that looks like a fun game, I had a lot of fun with that game. I did read some of the reviews before I started playing, just to like see how people were feeling about it so far. I didn't run into a lot of the things that were negative. People were talking about bugs. We didn't run into any bugs aside from the audio bug that happened that one time. Some people were saying that they felt like exploration wasn't really rewarded or wasn't encouraged, but I feel like it was super encouraged. And also people saying that it was like really punishing and too much of a grind. I also didn't run into that very much, but we weren't actively trying to attack unless I said it specifically, but we weren't actively trying to attack things that were like out of our depth. So I don't know. I had a good time with it. I felt like the combat was really quick paced. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So. Oh, Midwinter Lily, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Let's read off our activity feed, and then I'm going to send you guys over to someone else. Oh, my channel point rewards are not up right now. 1 second. We had a Valentine. Oh, from Midwinter Lily, a Valentine to myself on my 40th birthday. Can I do that? I'm too old to care now. You can absolutely do that. Happy 40th birthday. That's fantastic. And yes, Raid Leader is open if anybody would like to grab that. Okie doke. Let's read everything off and then I will take off. Bloodfire, thank you for the 83. Marloose for the 41. Nightbree for the 32. Mario for the 53. Arix, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that. Stompa, thank you for the 55. Octo for the 83. Tolosi for the 28. Archive Thief for the 16. Silpha and Dojums, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Thank you guys. Jump Troop for the 45. Mr. Plantita for the 9. Oblivious, thank you as well for the raid. Patience for the 30. Unusual Hero for the 10. Mail Malay for the 64. W1200 for the 55. Dionico for the 28, Look, it's Hunter for the 18, Mancy Bear for the 6, Sergio for the 11, Kuchikireko for the 26, Endeavor for the 71, Electrical Outlet for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Beard Acknowledge, thank you for the 79. Burgers for the 5 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Barbecue Head for the 102. Emojo Jojo for the 104. Man, some of you guys are getting really up there. Sage Topian, what's up, bud? Thank you for the 91. My Love Strippin', thank you for the 94. Stellar Sorcerer for the 17. Shifty Monk for the 6 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. And Dorian for the 78. Thank you. Cutting it short. No, this is when I normally end. It's 4 o'clock. That's my normal ends time. So I'm leaving. So, yeah, we've still got all them Wilk emotes forever. Tomorrow we're having a family day, so I will not be here. Sam, Clarky, and I are going to spend the day together. We've got big plans. It's going to be very fun. Clarky is so excited. So I will not be around. But I will be back on Wednesday. So that's the plan. I thought it was an hour early, then remembered England doesn't do daylight savings. We do. We do daylight savings, yeah. It just happened. So we're in BST now instead of GMT. Shady Penguin is doing a charity stream for Gamers Outreach Foundation. Fantastic. Let's do that then. Okie doke. Raid. Shady Penguin. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. Go say hi, spread love, spread joy. Thank you again to Ravenbound for sponsoring us today. That was really fun. I had a blast with it. If you guys want to check it out, please use my link. That would be very helpful. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back on Wednesday, like I said. We do have Hellions tonight. That doesn't happen on my channel, but it happens on Going Crit RPG. It's a D&D show, if you want to watch that, a little time loop show. Otherwise, that's it for me. So take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.